In today's Broadway Family Karate video tutorial, we'll be looking at the Palmheel Cross Block with Open the Door. We're going to do real quick, and we're going to review just the Palmheel Cross Block that we looked at in an earlier tutorial, just to make sure that we have the basics down before we start adding the footwork in. So we're going to go ahead and start palm heel shape, fingers tight together, thumb in against your hand. Make sure that you're striking with the palm part of the hand, starting with your elbow shoulder width high, and basically bringing this across, palm heel cross block. It's bringing it across your body. Okay. Don't want to start with our elbow down. Okay. It's going to make the block move in a strange direction. So we just want to keep everything straight, elbow nice and high, straight across your body, just like this. So on the other side, good handshake, elbow up nice and high, palm heel cross block. Okay, just bringing it across. Works against in the earlier tutorial, we looked against a shoulder grab or a shoulder grab attack. Tonight, we're actually going to look at it against a push. But this actually works well against either a shoulder grab, against a push, even a punch or a kick, some type of strike. This technique actually works really well. So we're going to go ahead real quickly. We're going to look at the open the door technique. Then we're going to go ahead and marry the palmheel cross block with the open the door. So basically, for the open the door, I'm on a line on the floor. This works really, really well. I'm straddling the line. This really helps me making sure I'm opening the door correctly. I'm just going to put my hands on my hips. I'm not even going to worry about my hands right now. I'm just going to look at the feet. So with the open the door, we want to start straddling the line, and as we finish opening the door, we actually want to be completely on one side of the line. We want to get off that line of attack. To do this, we're going to go and start with the foot. We're going to pick the foot up and move it. Then we're going to follow with our body. So we don't want to start with the body. We're going to break around balance. We start with the foot. So just pick that foot up. And we're going to open the door pretty wide open. Okay, we have done a half turn. Okay, where we're actually edge onto our partner. We're actually going to open the door 3/4 of the turn all the way around like this. Okay. Now I'm going to go and show you on the other side. Same thing. Open the door with my right foot. Open. Okay. So on the line of attack, I open the door, I'm off the line of attack. Very, very important. Okay? Just remember, with your open the door, start with your foot. If I start with my body and then move my foot, I'm going to break my balance. So let's pick up that foot, pivot out of the way. Okay, we're going to go ahead and marry that with that palm heel cross block. So the attack is coming in. I get that hand in the correct position, fingertips tight together, thumb in, shoulder high. Okay. As I open the door, palm heel cross block across my body, and then I'm just going to take that arm and I'm going to bring it up into my wedge guard, and I'm going to shuffle away. So we're going to go and complete the whole sequence. Okay, so I'm here. That grab comes in, push comes in, whatever it is, punch. Okay. Open the door, palm heel cross block, and then step right into your wedge and shuffle away. As you guys can see, line on the floor, I actually start straddling the line. The attack comes towards me. Okay. Open the door, palm heel cross block, and I'm away. So on the other side, same thing. Get that hand correct. Open the door, okay, into the wedge, and shuffle. Do it once on the angle so you guys can see. The attack comes in, okay, hand, push, and shuffle. Now let's go ahead and look at this with a partner, because I can do the drills in the air, but they don't make a lot of sense to me until I'm actually doing them against somebody. So I'm going to have Mr. Disselkorn go ahead and shift in. We're going to go ahead and start nice and slow so you guys can see the entire technique. So I'm going to go ahead. We really want to do this against a shove or a much harder, faster attack than we were doing against just the stationary palmheel cross block. But I'm going to go ahead and have Mr. Driscoll start nice and slow just so you guys can see the breakdown. So he's just going to come towards this shoulder. Okay, I'm going to push the arm away, palmheel cross block as I open the door. And then I'm going to break that hand, snap right into my wedge guard, and then go ahead and get a shuffle 2-step away. So we're going to go ahead and just start off nice and slow. He's going to come in, palmheel cross block, open the door, wedge guard, and shuffle. Good. With a good palmheel cross block, I should be able to put my partner off balance a little bit. It works well against, like, say he was just going to throw a straight punch. It works the exact same way. Whether he wants to do a one hand, maybe like a grab for my throat with 2 hands. Same thing, just push. Palmheel cross block, open the door, get off that line of attack. Practice this slowly at first. Relatively stationary. You can do it with the one hand, you can do the 2 hands. Works well with the push. Once you feel pretty comfortable with the technique, we'll have our partners add a little speed. Okay, so instead of a grab, he's going to go ahead and just come out like a rush. Okay, same thing. It works even better with that because I can really send them away as he comes through. Just like that. And once you feel comfortable with your partner moving in, I've been kind of giving him kind of attack commands. I'm kind of nod my head and he comes. What we can do is you can have your partner attack without warning. So you don't know he's going to come. He just kind of comes. And then you can practice that. As you notice, we're only going to one side, basically just because of the camera. Once you get really comfortable with that, your partner can switch, go to the other shoulder. Okay, and then you can kind of work both sides. What Mr. Driscoll emphasized in that first tutorial about making sure that you are going across your body instead of, let's say, doing this and striking myself with his arm, but going across the body and pushing it away. It's not quite as important because I'm opening the door. Okay, so if he comes on this side, I can go ahead and do a block to that side. Instead of going across my body, it's going to work because I'm getting off the line of attack, okay, as he comes through. When you practice with your partner, you can kind of see either that palmheel cross block across your body or the shorter one. Kind of changes the distance between you and your partner, so you guys can kind of play with that a little bit once you get a little more comfortable with the technique. Thank you, sir. So, in conclusion, really quickly, palmheel cross block across your body. You want to make sure that you are opening the door at the same time. Okay? As you open the door, palmheel cross block, really get in the practice of getting into that wedge guard and getting a couple shuffle steps away from your opponent. Okay? That is the palmheel cross block with the open the door.